Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Planet Coaster. Today we are finally going to add the ride inside of Hogwarts. Now first, for those of you who missed the stream, in that stream I basically built this tower over here, which looks pretty decent. It's not super accurate, but it's fine. It looks okay. I don't personally love the design. That's just because I don't love the actual design of the actual castle, but it does look relatively good compared to the rest. And then also there's this little section and this, wait for it, bridge. Now, as you probably noticed, this bit still isn't done, but I really just want to add the ride. I can't, keep building the same thing over and over and over without any interruption of fun stuff. So let's first add the ride and then we can finish that later. So with all that said, let's get straight to it. Thing in between, however, I made a very cool video on my main Photoshop channel and I put my absolute all into it, and I would love for you to see it as well. If you like Lego or Star Wars or just me being an idiot, then I think you'll really enjoy this video. Like I said, I have put my absolute soul into it. It took 2 weeks to make, so you have another contact, so I guess we're just gonna have to go. Oh, that cannot be good. I swear, guys, the universe is against me today. I just want a single moment of peace. Boom! Eat that, bitch! This little dumb ass twat. I am so out of here. Let me just, consider checking that out after this one. I'll put it on the end screen so you don't have to look for it. So yeah, first I need to know where the station is going to be, and I actually already know that. It's going to be in here. It just makes sense. However, I think it'd be fun to have a loading and an unloading station. So let's see where that goes. And now that I look at this, what if in here there's the normal loading station, and back here is the unloading station, which is before it, kind of. So then you get out here, the train moves into the big building, and that's where new people go in. The only thing is, are we gonna fit an entire station in here? I don't think so. We can try. Besides, we can always expand this because, as we already know, it's not really that accurate anyway. The layout kind of is, but the scale is all the way off, so who cares? So let's go in here and go to coasters. Exciting stuff. Create custom. And we are going to go with the multiverse coaster. This bad boy over here. Ideally, you would want to add this to the building, but I'm not sure how that works because it needs to be lined up perfectly. Is that something you can do, or how does that work? Wait, add to building. No, it is clearly not being added to the building. Hold on. Let me figure this out.
A few moments later.
Well, I have no idea if this is the way, but here we... Did I just... And I messed it up. It's not supposed to be... It's not supposed to be like that. It actually needs to be oriented like this. And the track has to go in there. And that can be a bit further in or not. I believe like so. That is looking all right. It's a bit cramped, maybe? No, it's fine. And that needs to be a loading station, but... Which side? Because it's either this side or that side. I'm not sure which. It depends on where the entrance is going to be, of course. And this would, of course, make sense for at least the way to come in. So yes, let's put that on this side. And I've already changed my mind. Let's do the other side instead, because then you can just kind of walk around it. Great stuff. Oh, that is interesting. Friction wheel lift. Drive tires, those are ones. So we need... You can change this later, right? I'm going to assume you can. So we're going to go over this until about there, and then that's where the unloading station is. And I already know, let me just have a look. Unloading station on that side, yes. The only problem is, look, now we end up there, which is not ideal, but this looks pretty good, actually. Look, this right here is, of course, a problem. I must be absolutely tripping. Where have the snapping options gone? Ah, there. We're just gonna make it go straight here, which that is perfect. Right there. There you go. And then what we can do is just kind of extend the building here to make sure it does fit. What the bloody hell is that? Oh my god. No, where are the supports? Oh, track supports off. There you go. Okay, so this needs to be opened up. This door right here was also kind of useless, so let's get rid of that as well. This is looking a bit strange. Hold on. This window has to go as well. Then what I can also try is using some of these to make a nice arch over here. I just hope it is still going to fit after I do that. And we merely just have to fix that up. Close it up, I mean. Almost done, guys. Bear with me. It took way longer than it should have, but at least it seems to be working. And then these we can also just move across that little thing, which just happens to fit perfectly. And you know what? It doesn't even really stand out that much. That looks fine. It's as if it's supposed to be there. And on the inside, it also looks okay, decent, makes sense. Now, before actually making the what is this? Get out of here. I was gonna say, before actually making the coaster, I think we should first make a path that leads to it. Starting, of course, over here. And the great thing about this is I can just grab the stamp tool, and that is just that. Look at that. Incredible. Or at least it would have been if it didn't have the fences. I'm guessing we go with that texture because it's the closest thing to the rest. Well, we also have this. The angle is just that. Oh, why would you do that to me? Look, this would have been great if it was, rustic path it is. Okay, so this is kind of like a little plaza area. This is the actual entrance. So let's see, we're probably gonna have to edit this at some point, but I think something like this should be fine. Bam, beautiful. And just move it around like so. Same thing over here and over there, and making this a bit wider too. Beautiful. It's actually really not that beautiful, but it will have to do. Again, I hate the curb. Why can you not turn that off? Now, of course, we don't actually have the interior for this yet, but I do know it's going to be either 4 or 2 long tables, and it has to be a bit higher up because there's basically like a staircase at the very front. So let's do that first. Once again, I'm gonna go to path, then the path builder. Let's do that. The width is fine, length is not necessary. This high? Or should that have already happened before the entrance? I don't know. No, I think this is fine. We can just kind of do it like so, and then that's where you move on. So you make a little circle here, and then you end up back here. Somehow. So, well, I suppose let's first put in that heightened floor, like so. Now the room already makes a bit more sense, I think. This is where it turns into a cube path, and praise the Lord, those are skinny because they would have never fit otherwise. Yeah, I really think it's gonna be just 2 tables. There's no way I can fit 4 in here. That's crazy. Just imagine how much bigger this whole thing should have been to make it accurate. It's actually insane. But no, that's not gonna work. And then it's gonna go all the way back to this little spot, and there it makes a quick turn, and then we'll see what happens. So 1 table over here, then 1 over there, and of course the front desk. I don't even know. Let's just continue. Are we gonna go straight back here? I feel like that's a bit short, because then you just go around here and then you already, yeah, now too bad. That's actually pretty long. So then we're gonna go and choose curve, and we nicely curve around. Ooh, that is really tight. Yeah, it's just gonna have to do, really. Let's go here, then a little bit straight, and then we make a tight turn into the castle. Now, maybe what we can do is go in here. Yes. That is going to happen. So we do that, then we go straight for a little bit. This is really annoying, actually. We make another quick turn, and then we go up over whatever that is. Yes. And of course, to connect it, we actually do need an entrance. So let's put that at the back and go back to the path, and simply, that looks a bit stupid. Here you go. That is better. Beautiful. So then the queue to the coaster is done. You go just all around here. This is gonna look very nice, of course, in the end. Now it looks a bit whack, but it's gonna be fine. Then as far as getting out goes, we need, well, basically just go there, and then this could be the exit. Yeah, that's actually decent. Right over there, and then we can fill this back up with a wall. Doesn't actually need to be open then, because you go through this little thing and you end up in the giant tower, and then go out and then over there. Beautiful. That actually works so well. What the hell? I feel like this way we can make use of many of the elements this castle has to offer. For example, this bridge is being used. This section here is being used. All of this could be something else leading you to other rides. I'm not sure. The Great Hall is being used. Just, it's really nice like that. Then we just have to make sure, really, that the coaster actually has somewhere to go. So let's open that up, and I will simply duplicate this little gate over here and fill it up like so. So now that can go through this little wall. Actually, I think I might prefer this though. So it's really like a kind of tunnel you go through. Yes, very nice. Okay, let's begin building the coaster. Exciting stuff. Okay, well, here goes nothing. First, we go straight, which is very easy. And those have to be drive tires, I'm assuming, and no bloody supports. Why does it do? I don't like that it does that. You can fix it, of course, but it's still very annoying. Anyway, the cool thing about this coaster is, of course, all the different elements that we have. Turntables, the switch tracks, all of that good stuff. And I definitely want to make use of those. However, I must say, I am very much a noob when it comes to that, because I have no idea how any of this works, so we are gonna have to try everything out. I do think it'd be good to have it start as a pretty normal thing, nothing too fancy, just like a normal lift. Where are we actually gonna go? I have no idea. I did not yet have an idea for this. Let's just go and try something. I have actually really no idea, so there's only one way to find out, just trying it out. I suggest we go down. Now, I do want this to be a relatively family-friendly coaster, so it can't be too insane. I honestly don't even know if these coaster types can do crazy stuff, but I guess we'll just figure it out. And here we'll make a very nice little turn. That looks terrible, but I guess it will have to do. And then let's go inside the mountain. Yes, because as you know, there is going to be at least some part of the Chamber of Secrets and other indoor areas. Just some really cool Easter eggs. But before doing all of that, let's first test this, because, or actually even before that, let's, what is going on? I was gonna say, before that, let's just smooth what we have so far, so it's at least a little cleaner already. Yeah, and then let's test it. How does this work again? Camera. There you go. And I want the front bumper. Well, let's have a look, ladies and gentlemen. Loving the light in this game. Again, I keep saying it, but it looks so good. Let's see what happens. Oh, that is very fast. I mean, yeah, to be fair, this is a pretty massive drop. So this has to be much higher. Can we just do that? Well, I mean, yeah, no. This is nice, though. I wish we could do this in Theme Park Tycoon 2, even though I feel like I may as well just start over at this point. Look, something like this is probably better. And I just said how it wasn't going to be all that intense, but this is looking pretty darn intense. Do you know what? I think that is still a little bit fast. Let's try something else. And I'll just kind of skip through this because, well, it's going to take years. And I mostly just want to show the cool stuff, the fun elements and things like that. So let me just go ahead and try something, and then I'll be right back with you. Guys, I actually have a really cool beginning. Look at this. So first we are going down, which is insanely smooth. I don't know how this ended up being so smooth. You go through the Great Hall, then you have a little bit of a drop. And then this is where you brake, and then a turntable arrives. Or, well, you arrive at a turntable. So let's click on this, and then see... turntable left, right. That's the one. I will place that... Whoa. See, I have now placed that down. So you continue here. Then I'm very curious if this will work and fit, but most of all fit, making a little bit of a turn that goes straight through this little chasm over here. And then the challenge is, what now? I know. If that fits, I will cry, but I don't think it will, but I will cry. Look, what if we go inside this tower, and inside that tower and inside that tower is a lift. I just don't know how high those can go. But I suppose, once again, as always, there's only one way to find out. Let's see. Drop track. Combined drop and lift track part. I'm guessing that's the one we need. However, how do we control the height? What? I'm so confused. I just tried some stuff, but like, is there no just lift? Because there's combined drop and lift. But like, how do you make it go up? And how do you decide how far it goes up? Okay, so yes, you can have a lift. Can you not edit the height? Direction, acceleration rate, block section. No. Am I tripping right now? Oh my god. I guess you can't? That is so weird. Are you being for reals right now? Okay, well, that is incredibly lame because my idea would have been absolutely lovely if I do say so myself, but I guess it's not happening then. Because dude, imagine if it went up until here, this height, and then you enter through here, and then you go like around here with lovely interior, of course, and then you go out somewhere here and you just continue. That would have been insane. That would have been absolutely insane. But no. And also, like, this doesn't fit. It's not gonna fit through that. So this whole idea of it going here is just not really possible. I mean, I can try something a little bit different where it just goes around it underground. Now let's see if what I have now even works or looks nice. So you end up here, some cool interior later, I guess. And then you switch to continue your journey through the caves underneath Hogwarts. That wasn't very nice. This is really quite lame. Oh, let me just try something different and be right back with you. Another test in between to see if what I've done now is any good. Okay, so far, so good. Okay, not bad, not bad. What my idea is for this is this could be the Chamber of Secrets. We could build like the whole hallway kind of effect, and then at the end you spin around or something, or you're dropping the floor. I'm not 100% sure what a seesaw is, but let's see. Oh wait, so it turns and it also tilts. That's actually pretty cool, yeah. So it ends up there. Then let's continue with some regular track. It is very deep underground though. That is maybe not ideal. We do have to get back up somehow. I have another idea, and let me actually just try it before explaining, because it's probably not gonna work. Teachman has just informed me that you cannot actually make a swing launch because you can't continue editing the part like that on that side, which is... What? I can't believe Theme Park Tycoon 2 is more advanced than in this case, at least. That's so... Anyway, I guess my idea was to then add a switch track, and then it goes to the front and then back and then up a hill, and then it flips directions, and then it continues. I mean, we can still do it, but it just launches backwards and not forwards, which is sad. But I guess, yeah, it's possible too.
12 seconds later.
I basically replaced the switch track with a turntable. So I guess let's go and have a look to see if it's any good, because I don't think it is. So far, everything I've done turned out horrendously. So, I'm skeptical. But let's see. This is a Chamber of Secrets. You see it all very slow, very nice. You can see all the scenery and stuff. Then you end up right in front of that big face, like the giant statue kind of thing the snake comes out of, and then you switch. Sure, yes, and you go backwards. That was actually intended. I don't know why it spins around so much, but you go up, and then over here, boom, and you go. Oh, what can I say? It's okay, I guess. My idea for this was then you enter basically just the Forbidden Forest over here. Could be a good little spot for it. Speaking is difficult, apparently. Let me just try a bit of a lift here, and then we drop, going towards what I just explained. So we'll do a very slight turn here, and then we go down, and then we just have a bit of an extra layout to mess around with as far as the forest goes.
1 eternity later.
Okay, guys, I think I may have done it. Is it the most beautiful coaster I've ever seen? No, it looks really bad actually without all the scenery. However, there is going to be scenery. So, well, let's go ahead and have a look. so there you have it. This, as I said earlier, is going to be the Forbidden Forest. I was almost going to say Fangorn Forest, but it's really not. And well, I will do one thing right now, however, and that is the color. Obviously, it is not going to be purple. Let's go with just steel color for now. Dark gray it is called. So let's go, and there you go. So that is looking already a bit more plain. And then in the next episodes, we can find out what it's actually going to look like. Yes, you may have noticed I did leave quite some space untouched, such as this entire section of the castle, because I think we can put another ride in here, or, you know, maybe some other fancy stuff, some food stalls, I don't know, stuff like that. I just didn't want to cover the entire castle with just one single ride. Seems a bit lame, but yes. Trust the process, I guess. I know this isn't really looking all that exciting so far, but trust me, well, I'm gonna pray that it actually works, but yes. Then I guess for today, that is pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell not to miss a single future video, and then I hope I'll see you in the next episodes of building Benny's Movie Park in Planet Coaster.